Hello YouTubers, I hope you enjoyed the show today. Today's the new band interaction for October the 1st, 2021. Yes, it is that time of the year again. The band has just gone out. Let me tell you this, it's a very short list. Not much has changed, okay? There is some situations, okay? There's the Megatins coming out at the end of the month, yep. So they can't do too much because a lot of the new stuff, all the reprints are in the Megatins, quite a lot of it from this year, some of it from this year, most of it from last year, and the Tribe Against is doing really well, so it's interesting. There's the new Burst of Destiny coming out in October, yep, which will be interesting, which might change up the game, so let's get to it. So the first things first. So this band is live. It's October the 1st. Yep. So it's live then. Okay. It's live October the 1st. Okay, 2020. And it's not gonna be live the 17th of January 2021. Yep. So mid-January. So that's when Grand Creator will come out. Yep. And stuff like that, which would be cool. Which would be nice. Yep. Which will be the next special edition size set. Yep. So nothing much changed. We can go slowly, but not too much has changed. So a lot of people were saying Maxi would be unbanned. I didn't think so. Just because Deathnair is coming out does not mean that was coming off. A lot of things people were thinking might come off. People thinking Dragoon. People thinking Player Plant will come off the list. It will come onto the list. Into the band section. Player Plant, they need to promote the new Phoenix Enforcer. Same with Dragon, that might get a reprint soon. So, yep. All that stuff. B1, Electromite to come back. I didn't think Electromite would deserve to come back this format. Again, if Electromite comes back, Penchums end up playing the same way. Yeah. And you gotta realise that. When Electromite comes back, everyone makes Electromite going first with Penchum. Yep. Nothing much changed in the Exceed. It was just Surya Barrage. It's funny how Barrage was when limited and then banned, not firing off each other. Yep. It's quite interesting how that happened, yeah. With Barrage. Yeah. Now why Barrage? Barrage, there's a few reasons. I get it. The nicest standard after you stop the normal summon, they stop you need a standard. It's understandable because some monks from the deck. I can understand that for Zoo. That is a very understandable thing. But also, it's just a nice standard. Yes, it means you don't have to play too many Zoo names. But most Tribe Gate lists were not playing many lists. We're not playing many Zoo cards anyway. What they were playing? 2 Farblade and a Ram. Yeah, pretty much. Or yeah. And the Bras and a couple extra deck monsters. Yeah, they didn't play too much Zodiac cards. Yeah. Which is a shame. At all. Which is a shame. Hey. Tribe Gate hasn't done very much. I think Tribe Gate was quite a fair deck, to be honest. Even go for a meta deck, I thought this is actually quite fair. Yeah. Next is Eva going to limited. So Eva. It's interesting. I get it. At one, at least you got your one activation. That's it. That's Eva gone. Yes, Eva can end up being like 4 or 5 negates. So it could happen with the orange lights and stuff like that. Yes, it can end up being quite a lot of negates. I get it. But I think it's okay. It's a good hit. I get that. I get it. It's a good hit. It's. Some people think banned, but I think one's correct. Yep. Next is Prankit Meow. This is perfect. It was quite hard to hit Prankit because all the cards do one thing. They're made for the Link monster. They don't. Okay, you can't hit any of the main deck monsters because they're all just a normal stuff. So hitting the Link monster was correct, and hitting Meow was correct for Prankit. That's why I couldn't find anything to hit because I didn't know what to hit because I haven't played Prankit very much. Prankit's one of those decks. It's harder and it seems, okay? It looks an easy deck to pick up, but it's actually quite difficult because you need to know where you're going. You need to know what combos you're doing. You end ball is Butler twice, okay? That's what your end goal is most of the time. Right. The Prankit matchup is quite interesting for a lot of decks. And Prankit's done quite well. They're one in YCS again. So this deck has got potential. Now the deck's more fragile and more susceptible to removal. And once you got rid of that Meow, that's it. That should deal with it. And at least once that's done, they'll find a lot harder to make recovery. So it really depends when they're going to use it. Are you going to use it first turn or not? It's kind of the same situation as Strike Dragon. Are you going to use it going first and use up your Striker Dragon, or are you going to use it later on for a grind? It really depends on the same situation. Yeah, Tanky at 1 is fine. Yeah, Tanky's good at 1. It was going to happen. Yes, it just means the road. Yes, because Beast Warrior has come to bear deck actually. Yes, Warriors had that chance also, and Dragons had that time also. Beast Warriors come to better type, yeah. But it means don't get Tanky's hit all decks, not just Sharp. It hit Beast. It hit loads of Beast Warriors. It hit Fire Fist, Senjus, Fire Kings, some other Zodiacs a bit, and other decks too. It shows Tanky's good. Yes, we wanted Tri-Brigade Evolve at 1, but I think this is good. This will hurt the consistency of Tri-Brigade, but it will still make it playable. But other decks will have to play Tri-Brigade with it. Yes, they will do to be good. But I think this will be interesting here. I think this will be good. I think this will be handy to say the least. Now let's get down to the limited, semi-limit, and the unlimited. So we've got Danger Messi. Not very much to say about this. I get it. Danger's not doing too much in the format at the moment. Grandland is not doing anything at the moment. So it's good to bring this back to 2. It's good. And it's always a plus. It always can get you Jackalopes, all your Chupacabras, or your Bigfoots, or your Thunderbirds. Yeah, it can get all those for fun, for danger cards and stuff like that, which would be cool, which would be nice. Yes, it's a very good card, I get it, but it's not as good as it used to be, okay? If we go for the nice extenders and the search, yep. Next is the Pendulum side, so we've got Screwball Joker. This is good, just another copy, it's good in general. Again, Pendulums. There's not much you can really say, there's no Electromite, so it doesn't really help them so much. So I think Pendulum are still good, but it's not the same as it used to be. And we haven't got great matchups against all the new decks this format, so it's kind of hard to figure out how to do those matchups. Yeah, our best matchup is like probably, if you can set up, probably Tri-Brigade if you set up correctly, but maybe Drytron is our difficult matchup for us. But again, Tri-Brigade will just keep popping, we keep managing our scales, and Drytron's really hard if you go in second. The Shadol invoked or Man Control matchup is pretty good when you actually get the right scales and actually Pendulum Summon to get a Winter, which is pretty cool, pretty handy for that. Just like that, which would be cool. And Double Irish is pretty much the same situation, just another high scale, which is good, which is cool. I don't know who's going to play those sort of road to cards, but they might do in the future. Just another name in general will be cool. Oh, it's good at 3 anyway. Yep. Magic Airport is interesting for next format because that card is gonna. Yes, it will help Virtual, but it will also help Punk coming out in Grand Creator, the next size set. Yep, because Punk is in that set, and that's another level 3 Psychic deck, which might be good in the future. Not doing very much in OCG, but I think it's because people haven't given it a chance yet. It seems to be these Brave Token decks people are playing at the moment there, which is pretty cool, pretty handy. But I think it's a good change. Yes, it'll give them. It's probably much the same as OCG they've given it, and it's not a very good Psychic deck to promote at the moment, apart from Punk coming next. But Punk's not doing very much in OCG, so maybe they're doing it for that. But that's a while away. Yeah. Otherwise, it was a pretty lackluster set. I was set the list as myself. It could have been a lot more. I reckon they could have brought back some of these cards. They could have brought Dark Armor's Drag, Rise Darkness Mail to 2. They could have brought some of these cards back to 1 to 2. They could have put some cards off the ban list into the semi-limited. It would have been interesting with some of these cards coming off the unlimited list, which would have been cool. Like Time Seal or term for doing dimension. That would have been interesting to come off the list. Metamorphosis. The Chicken Game. There was all sorts of cards I think they could have brought back off the list, which could have been interesting. But maybe that might be for January's next list in that week. Yeah, that time. Okay, that's the bound list for you. I hope you enjoyed it. There's not much to talk about. I think not much. The format will change. We'll follow this up with next week with winners and losers as of the bound list. Yep. For next week for this format. Yep. We can hope you enjoy what I was about to show today. Subscribe and watch all. Yep. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Yep. I'm Hammerback team. I'm back doing. There'll be some new stuff coming out soon. There's gonna be a live duels coming next week. We can start doing those soon. We just need to plan our matches, but we're just doing all the day, which is gonna be quite interesting. So I'll write them down and stuff, which will be cool. Hope my camera's gonna be alright for recording for that long. Oh, hope you enjoyed what about the show today. Subscribe and watch all, and see you all next time. Alright, good luck doing everyone. Peace. Look forward to the next format. Peace.